Yo, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to Avowed. Give me 1 second while I finish setting up. Should probably tab into the game. So at least there's audio there. Oh, seems like the music ended and it didn't loop for some reason. Weird-ish. Maybe not. Okay. Load. There. Music came back. So basically we ended right in the gate to the garden. Well, like as soon as I walk this way out of camp, we're gonna be in the garden. Give me a second. Let me open the last 2 beers I had.
I'm still thinking about Thirdborn and what we did to them.
I know it's a heavy price to pay, but look at what we bought. The Dream Scourge is no more in Shatterscarb. And Naguku Bell stands, ready to be studied the moment we deal with this new god and the Steel Garrote.
After all that, you're still thinking about your studies.
And
Yeah, I was gonna
aside
say, I
from
don't
it being
think
the right
Kai
thing to
cased
do,
yours
I
too
find
much.
it very easy to disagree with Ludwig.
I don't have to like her to think she was right about this.
I suppose I can understand. I just wish you could find me more agreeable than the woman who attacked Fiora.
I do, Yatsley. I just wish this didn't make us the people who attacked Thirdborn.
We didn't though. There's something that pinching, like poking there.
That's
No?
something I want you to drink.
Who?
I'm not falling for that again. Tell me what it is first.
Boiled stainwood bark and wasp apple juice. Does wonders for the digestion.
My digestion is doing just fine.
Right. No, you're right. It's probably some other offensive smell coming from something else.
Well, you've done most of the cooking. Go easy on the peppers for a change.
Oh, what the heck
Nothing
is...
to be embarrassed about. Just drink the stuff.
There.
I made enough for the week.
I'd prefer candied ginger, but thanks.
Right. Yatsley was asking if there were earthquakes earlier today. I figured you'd rather get through this sooner rather than later.
Nice. Oh, okay, let's go into the garden. We should probably just do a little quick save. Let's take Yatsley and Kai, yes. Ah, look. Look at the image. Is that the moon over there? Heart of the Living Land. We didn't have any side quests left right now. Just that treasure with whatever. Dude, there's something on my t-shirt that is like okay, fuck it, I'll just ignore it.
Wonder if Yatsley brought her ladder.
They want to speak immediately again? What the heck?
That's convenient.
Okay. Gonna turn back here and see what's on the other side of the door. This just looks like a godless ruin. So did the godless build the prison? Or was this something else and then they imprisoned her here? Immediately, I can see on the minimap. There's one of the... Oh, here we go. Bloodright Toadstool. So we do find this here, which we need. What was it? How many did we need? Like 13, something like that. Nice. There's more there and more I can see in the minimap.
Spot for us.
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
Uh-huh. Dude, this looks so cool. There's someone dead here. Living steel chunk. Give me the crafting materials. We're so gonna upgrade our shit. Wonder what the enemies in this area are gonna be. Oh, I haven't re-enabled the give me a second. Also, we don't need the average and the 1%. Settings, shared memory support. There. I should probably save, yeah, good idea. But also, I'm gonna explore. What is down there? Also, fitting name, the garden. This looks very, like, garden-ish. Not close this. I just wanna, just give me a second. Yeah, we're good. What is over here? Oh look, a little one of those. Nature Van, Dragon Hide. Dude, we just need the toads, the blood right toad thingies, and the glass branches. That's all we need. The other items are extra. Alright, let's go this way. I'm just checking because the bitrate is having ups and downs as usual. There's an ant on the wall. Give me a second. I'm gonna kill it. Just gonna land it somewhere else before it like gets into my books and starts eating them for some reason. I don't even know if that would happen. But like ants eat whatever. Letter from Pain. Dear Lanegrath, I made it to the garden somehow. The last thing I remember is getting lost, stumbling through the woods past the volcano, and now here I am. Then again, maybe it was all a dream. Maybe this is a dream too. What else is new? The plants are a nice touch, but a bit too humanoid. They'd fit right in the halls, at the halls obscured. A little greenery to brighten up the enclosure. Anyway, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing tour of the Living Lands. Not a moment too soon, I miss the comfort of home. Now how do I leave? Oh well, figure out something, I always do, wink. Friend, Tane the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. P.S. I'm leaving this here for you, or a future version of you, to find someday. Take care. See you at the next meeting of the Circle. I'll save you a seat next to me at the big table. So, this Archmage made it here, huh? You remember we read one of these books like at the very start of the game in the first area? The first city? What the fuck?
Actually, like
That's what I get for having a beer while reading. Also, yeah, the enemies here are very strong. Even our maxed out sword doesn't immediately killing them. Well, to be fair, we did have that, like, the enemies before were lower level, so we were making bonus damage to them. Okay guys, wait before you move up. Let me loot. What the heck are these? Oh. Or, oh, they died immediately. I can go. I can go back and loot whatever. What was the ability that we got recently? Feats of Vengeance? No, I think it damages enemies, so it needs dead enemies so that we can summon dream throws. How many do we have? Didn't we need like 13? Do we have 10 already? It's pretty good. Pretty good so far. Oh, we gotta go down here. It's not fall.
I think this is the only way down. After you.
I mean, it's a lake. Just assuming we won't land on rocks, we'll be fine. I think there's nothing else in this area. Let's just check up there and in that cave. Nice. Nothing up here. No. So many legendary materials. Well, yeah, I guess that's good if you haven't been able to upgrade, or like you have been switching weapons. Oh, there's the crystal. You can surely upgrade or things there. Wait, no. Save the game. Let's walk back a little bit. Let's jump.
Cannonball!
Nice. They don't sink all the way. Nice. Jumping from high places into water, like, depends how high it is. Like, not like it'll fucking hurt high into water is pretty fun. Hey, can you shoot this? No, it seems like it's the other way around. You shoot this from the other way to come back here. Okay, we can go to the other pillar. Set up camp. Anything behind the waterfall? Oh, we need one more. Probably. We can probably craft one more. Just explore this area a little bit. I don't know what's here. Just in case. It's a door. 100%. There is someone there. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to... There.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh,
Or am I
it's
going
Gietta.
mad?
We'll explore this in a moment. We're gonna make camp first. Oh, just come there. We'll explore that area in a bit. We don't want to go there yet. Is there any way to like swim some of these other locations? I don't see any like underwater caves or anything. Just so that we can get the final blood right total that we're missing. Here we go. Oh, no, right. Whatever. We can return and upgrade again later. Or actually, I've completely forgotten that you can do that. By that, I mean... Oh, not those. Robles. Nope. Wrong ones. Again. There. And then jump. Nice. Yatsuli, can you do us a favor? Anything in the water? Nice. Here we go. That's one we needed. Probably, maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna guess that we are probably gonna end up needing more, because every time I calculate something, I fuck up. Usually. Maybe this time we're lucky and I don't. Wild Walker armor. Take my Berserker scale. I'm gonna go look for the Sentinel armor, or for armor set, but really whatever. This is just to... How are you doing, little guy? Just to return back easily, right? Yeah. To make sure that we are not missing anything in this area. I see there are enemies, but they're like on that side, which... I'm not sure how to go there yet. Can I just jump from here? No. Okay. Make camp. Yes. After we make camp, we're gonna go to the Jetta thing. Hi?
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
There's something beautiful amidst the chaos.
And you've got to enjoy it where you can find it. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
You never take a prisoner unless you're sure you can hold them. Sapporo has been rattling their bars, finding weak points.
True enough. It makes me wonder if confinement was the real goal, or simply the only option at the time. One thing's for sure, imprisonment has only riled Sapadal up. Judging from their outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, they haven't exactly taken this time to reflect and relax.
Probably. Sapporo and I talk about compassion and forgiveness. I believe they can change for the better.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Knowing you, I'm surprised you're not in favor of giving Sapporo a second chance.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place.
What do you mean?
While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrades and the locals.
What are you talking about? That was all the Steel Girl? Yeah, that.
You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise animancy. Not when Heelgard banned the practice in Paradise.
That was indefensible.
That's mighty principled of you, but your moral stance isn't going to cool any tensions. Not if Heelgard's still bringing soldiers into Paradise by the shipload. And that's not all. Ringra may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
The volcano, Aether can possibly be blamed for a volcano. That is technically, indirectly, the Steel Garrote fault.
I don't think anyone else is going to understand the indirectly. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelgard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
So tensions are high and everyone out here is well armed. What about it?
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg.
We are.
And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
The people of the Living Lands is their freedom. I won't help anyone subjugate them.
I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. And lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got
You don't
a
mean to
god
burden me
face.
after that conversation, Kai?
Just
Really?
know that whatever you
Really?
choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thanks, Kai.
Anytime.
Good night.
Good night, Envoy.
Have you ever thought of doing anything with the coal around your eyes?
With the what?
Right. Did you somehow not see the thick stripe across my eyes?
No, I mean designs other than the stripe.
Designs?
Don't get me wrong, the stripe really brings out your eyes, but it might be nice to change things up from time to time.
This is for camouflage. It has
Sure.
a vital role in surviving the wilds.
Surely you don't want to be hidden all the time. How about the next time you want to stand out, you just let me know.
Right. We'll do that. Just maybe don't wait for me, though, okay?
Marius, what do you want to talk about?
Envoy, what do you need?
Well, for now, get some rest.
Until next time.
He...
Envoy, what do you need?
Here, maybe I gotta choose this one. I'd love to hear your thoughts on our companions.
Let's make sure they're not listening. Who do you want to talk about?
Giappa?
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the freakus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
So for now, get some rest.
Thanks for talking.
Why is he not... Maybe quick save and reload. I think it's bugged out. Like, he's not saying whatever he wants to say. We'll probably, like, advance a bit on the quest and then talk with him again.
Envoy, what do you need? You already asked about Giada, so...
Yatsfleet?
I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her, no one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, We can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. If I must.
Yeah, the dialogue is not triggering for some
They
reason.
really were rude to you at the keep, weren't they?
Me?
I left Solace.
I don't think they were that rude to him, to be honest.
Oh, I suppose I can't really judge. If Quilici had disappeared for several years and just
I think we've heard that
returned
before.
home when...
Really? What did we miss? Ah, the fucking glass branches. So we need. You see what I told you? Like this is gonna be the glasswood branches are gonna be the filter. Because we need 30. We have 11 out of 30. I'm probably gonna upgrade my magic mistle first, and then the one less brick. But like I said, they're like good enough
Lucky if
already.
I were just...
Oh, a dream?
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
Grateful for the pause in battle. I didn't expect this much resistance.
Bars were not enough. They writhe. They seek to silence us. Only essence sustains them now. Hatred seated in the heart. We wonder.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Isabella, I have a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
Surprised?
You have defied our expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been.
What would bring you peace, happiness?
The seabed speaks in riddles. A pearl whose shell we cannot grasp.
There's no right or wrong answer.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
And what will you do if people wronged you?
We must remember. Yes. New blooms from pruned growth. Vengeance denied. Squandered. This cannot be.
Doesn't sound very peaceful.
We spoke of growth.
No, you definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
I'm gonna reload, talk with her again, see what she says about some other things. Could probably just make a... Can't make a save? There we go. Then load our last quick save. Can you just walk into here? Yes, we can. Without leaving the
I'm trying to
camp.
remember the academic term for something, and it's driving me mad.
That I just saw them make folk right there. And it's turning on.
A breath held. Trepidation.
Right. Got a question for you. Surprised. What do you really want?
A question like the ocean. What is wanting? What is what?
What if you could have anything you wanted? Is that simpler?
We would run,
Okay, same answer.
whisper in the fields.
What about the people who live on those hills?
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
Some very
We
peaceful.
spoke of growth. We speak
No.
of freedom when the hand still clasps around a wake now.
Okay, I'll go with what it shows initially. Seems like she has some desire for vengeance, which understandable, but I think we gotta sway her away from that path a bit at least, because we don't want her to be a vengeful god, right? Well, Wodiga did wrong her, but he could be better off not right this part. Let's sure, might as well overwrite the save. Nothing has changed.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Now I see what you see. But before we speak, let's see what's in here. Oh, no glasswood branch.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
We are. Ow, my eye. Seeing plants. A lot of them looking at us.
At least I'm not going mad. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses.
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Yeah, that would freak me
Oh my
out.
gods. They're alive?
Wave to the plants. Greetings. Talk to them, Giata.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me?
These are
How do
parents.
you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the
Oh, okay.
silence.
Not exactly.
Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
Are the leaves moving or are they no, the leaves have to be moving with the wind. I don't want to say this. I hear Sapadal all the time and I'm doing fine.
Indeed, Sapadal learned to whisper.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
Wait. Oh, sorry, Giata. I had no idea about any
I
of
don't
this.
hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible.
Okay, good.
Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
What are these things? I think they're telling the truth. They have no incentive to lie.
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient
Okay.
vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends, drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine.
See, again, he seems very childlike, Sapporo.
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again?
I think you're
Is this
taking
your
it
way of
personal,
haunting
Giata,
me?
and it's not.
What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
Okay,
We
Yatsli.
want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
Now we have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on.
Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted.
Yeah,
How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
good. See? I like
Thank you,
Giata.
Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
What will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Nurtured or neglected, every garden dies in time. We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden?
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
I'm ready.
May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
Uh-huh. Is this another... Okay, let's not bug through the wall. Is this like another entrance? Because the switch seems to go outside, not inside. Weird. There's animancy equipment here. Huh. You know how I was talking about key? Oh, this switch is... Yeah. You know I was talking about keyboards and how I changed mine recently? The old one, I disconnected it and it's sitting over there. Doesn't matter where it's sitting. The point is, I should get everything else, the Tofu 60 Redux tomorrow. Then my new headphones, because I bought the HD 6XX. The Focusrite Scarlett Solo 4th gen, because I currently have the 1st gen. And that is limited to 250 ohms and the 6XX is 300 and the 4th gen is 300. So I bought it just to match, might as well. Point is, I think I'm gonna do the keyboard thing tomorrow. Probably gonna take the day to do that. I really want to record a video, but I don't know. I don't think I have the camera necessary for that. I don't mean like the camera. Like I don't have anything to hold my phone because that's what I would use as a camera. Well, I'll see what I'll do. I might post just some pictures, maybe like on Twitter or something. I think that'll be fine. And then clean the old keyboard. I really think I gotta clean the old one because it has at least a year since the last time we cleaned it. Are you fixed, Marius?
Envoy, what do you need? That's the only one we haven't talked about. I don't know. Things have. She's not so bad.
Okay.
I mean, she's loud.
Maybe that's
and
what he wanted to
impulsive
say.
and
No,
always
he
trying
said
to-
that already.
She keeps saying things, but until next time.
Did you say something now?
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make the only one we.
Oh, weird.
Pleasant dreams.
Wonder why his dialogue is bugged.
Hey,
That
Giada.
sucks.
How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
Well, I've seen
Plant
things
people,
not intended
plant
for
people.
mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my
That
family's
crap people
downfall.
joke from South Park. In
But
case
here
you
I
haven't
am.
seen that.
And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing. Feeling okay about it's another.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost story, I'm here if you need to talk.
We're talking right now.
It won't be easy, but you have to let yourself feel it. All of it. Even the parts that hurt like a blessed sawfly bite.
Just be kind to yourself, dearie.
I don't know what to say, except I'm grateful to know each of you.
Alright, let's speak with Giada, see what
All
she has to
this
say.
time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake.
No, they succeeded more than
In
they
a way,
think.
they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapodal's.
Does knowing that help?
That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god.
Mm-hmm.
When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No Animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse.
What do you
I
mean?
could only break it by
You
completing their
also,
work.
you're about to meet
I was
free a
wrong.
god. Don't sell yourself short, you can still do incredible things.
Of course I can. But now, I can do them for the right reasons. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Good. I wonder if Sapora would be willing to assist you?
They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more. But that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
I think you should go with what you want. Trust you to make the right choice for yourself.
Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion.
You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example.
Good.
Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud.
I knew they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
No problem.
If anyone's gonna lead the way for animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you.
Yep. You want Marius?
Envoy, what do you need?
I need to know, like, what do you want to say?
Thanks for talking.
Whatever. Okay, any more dreams? Let's see, are we gonna fight Magpul? Because
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
Gorika, shut the fuck up.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
Don't worry, Sapporo, I'll get rid of her as soon as I can. You in the garden?
I'm everywhere my tools have mouths to speak.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you
We're gonna
even begin to grasp
need a
the
lot of
forces that you tamper with?
it's a thing, perseverance. It's not fucking perseverance, constitution or something. To be able to talk our way through her. Why don't you explain then instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine
Real
the
gods.
sniveling
What the-
creature
Shut up.
to this wasteland.
I knew it.
You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
Yes, because you're a bunch of...
She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
assholes. That's why.
The gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land.
No.
Its madness
Some
would
wanted-
consume us
some wanted to
all if
speak
it
with
was
her.
not contained.
And you fucking jumped the shark or whatever. Admit it, you felt threatened by a god you couldn't control.
Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
You ordered the Magpog to kill them too.
Of course I do. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
A just commander would never allow civilian casualties. I think that's a very romanticized version of a commander, brother. Civilian casualties are... Anyway, let's move on. You get where I'm going. In war, everything happens. The worship challenged your authority. You were never going to let them live.
You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
Mm-hmm. Got the sore spot, didn't I?
Mind your tongue. Your blasphemy strains my patience.
Fuck
Why
you.
does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Yep, I'm on it.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Okay. If that's your argument, you can't hold back entropy. Are you stupid? Sapporo is acting out because of Adir. Can you see that?
Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands.
I don't like her.
But there is
At
still
all.
time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
The one with the reign of terror is you. What the fuck are you talking about? Can't do that to Sapporo. They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work.
Okay, bring it on.
You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire.
Fuck off.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Bring whatever you want to fight them.
Never understood Wodika's appeal. Still don't.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
Yep. Move on. Okay, wait. How am I supposed to... Why even drop, like... Better off fighting them like this. Oh, there's the staircase. I could have just looked around. But my second beer is like halfway done. It's been what, like an hour? Yeah. Oh well. I don't have any more, but what I'm probably gonna do is just see which are artisanal brand I want to get for Snake Eater, which is still like 3 months away, so I have more than enough time. The Korean ones I have, I didn't even buy them because I wanted them. I went to a birthday party and there was a whole case that was there, like extra by the end. And they were like, oh, anyone want to take this? Sure. Sure, I'll take them. Why the heck not? This way? Wait, there's something this way. Sarcophagus key. Make folk what? Orison? I want to assume these are not make folk. The make folk are like... What was the word Gietta used? Like... Animator or something? There was something here. Diamond? Diamond. Sarcophagus key. Do I Google it? Do I Google it? Yeah. Avowed sarcophagus key. Dude, this keyboard, I really like it. Like, even stock, like someone that didn't want to modify the keyboard, they said, like, oh, I want the best stock keyboard I could buy. I'd recommend this one. The Wooden 60 HE Plus. The only thing I would add on top of that recommendation is that you pay for the express shipping. I said the story before. FedEx, I ordered this, and FedEx, with the normal shipping that was through FedEx, they lost my damn package. And it went through the subreddit. I'm not the only one that has that complaint. So the only complaint I have is they ship through FedEx, which is like, if they do that, probably more than likely it's fine. I would pay, so it goes to UPS Express. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Where to find the key? Found on a corpse on the path to the strangled Adra in the garden. Let me look at the map. Enclosed Grove Camp. To the right. Camp is here. So we gotta go back. Somewhere to the right of the camp. In a secret room. The rewards are medium armor. I'll get it, because like, why the heck not? And I'm assuming we're getting close-ish to the ending. So like, might as well do as much extra stuff as we can at this point. Not that I don't always do it. I think I've done a lot more than the usual stuff. To the let me see the map again. To the right by the strangled aid. Oh no, we gotta keep going and then return. It's to the right of this. So that part that we haven't discovered on the right, you see there's the part we have discovered, what we're looking at, what our player arrow is pointing at. And then if you keep going to the right, there's some other land that I guess we get through. How big is it? Oh, it's a pretty big region. What is this? What is this? Looks like a Jupiter with a bunch of rings. But okay, so I was right. Like that eagle. A cool eagle there. What is... What the fuck? Alright, whatever. So it is a big... It's a whole other region. There's 5 regions in the game. The last one's the garden. I like it. I kind of hope there are some side quests. But, ouch. I'd understand if there aren't. She's still standing there. We gotta open this door. Give me a second. I'll go outside and open it since we're... No. This one. Since we're at it. That door is... Actually, where is that door? Can I jump? Can I jump up here? No. Huh. I thought the door went out here. It seems like it does not. Is it not that? No, actually it seems like it isn't. That door is probably accessed from the other side on this part of the map. So like you go through there. Okay. I'll ignore it for now. It's not like we need it. It's just an alternative entrance anyway. The bitrate is not been the best. It's not been the worst. It's not been the best. At least, okay. Looking at the Twitch preview, you probably gotta go through like a stutter or two and then it's fine. Which... you've heard the rant 1,000 times, not worth going through it. Okay, we gotta go up there. We gotta go... The arrow points. Oh, I see. Alright, more... I won't complain about getting the toadstools, the blood-right toadstools, but I need the branches. I need the glass branches. Talking about keyboard keycaps, going back to that topic, while I try to see where we're supposed to go. No, it's not this way. It's not that way. Going back to that topic, I really like the ones that are, you know, in English, and then they have the... I think it's katakana that they usually have. Not always. I know Masterpiece is another written style, or another kind of written, you know, Japanese. But I think the ones that have English and then katakana as the, like the sub letter are very pretty. which is why I like Striker a lot. But Striker costs like $300. Unless they do a third run, in which case I'll probably... Can I throw her down too? No. Probably going for the third run, if I catch it, of course. Oh, I'm so stupid. I just had to jump here. But that's why I just went to AliExpress and bought the clone. And I bought DCX Sapphire, but none of those have a little sub Japanese kind of. I think Wooting themselves sells one, which I might buy. I don't mind buying keycaps. They're not that expensive. I mean, some are, don't get me wrong. But like paying $100 every, what, 3 years for a set, it's like, sure, whatever. Talking about that, like, every,
I liked
holy
them better
shit.
when they were dead.
Oh, we're fighting a MacBook, finally.
This one's
Oh, it doesn't get stunned that easy. And they're way taller. Oh, it does not get stunned easy. They're way taller than I imagined as well. I think this weapon stuns them more, so we'll use it. At least for now. What the fuck? What the fuck? And this is not a boss. Yasli, you may want to watch out. This reminds me of Omega from Final Fantasy 16. Okay, that's Yasli's. Which, man, that fight was so good. The Omega fight in 16 was so good. Okay, we got this bitch. I really want to play 16 again. No, I want to stab him. Okay, Yatsli got him. Whatever. What does he have? They don't have the branches. I need the branches. I really want to go back and play 16 again. That was such a fun game. And I really missed a couple quests. You know, I'm probably going to I go on my own time offline, play it again, and try to 100% it. Because it was... I really like that game. I hope they do 16 too. Like, honestly... No branches again. Honestly, if they do 16 too or 17, I'd be just as excited for each of them. And then the next expansion for 14 should be coming up next year, right? We still have some of 14 to play. I've played some of the events offline. I haven't streamed them, but I've played them offline. I have some catching up to do. Of course, whenever it's story, I'll play that on stream. But some of the look at that thing up there. Some of the just the events like the Little Ladies Day and Easter event. I played it offline. I usually like to stream them, but I think it's fine. I don't think it's that it's like a very short stream and whatever. Give me a second. I'll leave you looking at the cool rings for a second. I want to get them on screen, or characters. Okay, I'll just leave Kai on screen. Be right back. I'll keep talking about Final Fantasy. All right. What I was gonna say is the new expansion for 14 should be announced this year, but it should release probably next year. Because we're at 7.2, right? Which I haven't done the story for 7.2. We did the one for 7.1. There's probably more for us to do where we finished, and I really want to do it. But we're on Avowed. Probably do it after Avowed. And then going back to like what games I want to play after Avowed, I don't know. There's so many. The only one that we have locked in is Metal Gear Solid 3. Did I play the Metal Gear Solid series? Should I? I don't know. Going back to the Final Fantasy, the Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I really want to play that game. I haven't bought it, but I could. Like, it's not that expensive. I love how the best games this year have been like $50. And then publishers are trying to get to... Who's this? Is that the Yatsley? Who's
What
this?
is that?
Oh.
I know that place, right?
Ooh, do they all have like... I would really like that. If they all had like a little thing in the garden. Is this a... What the fuck happened here? Oh! Whoa! Are these the people that sacrificed themselves back at the cult? Wait, what I wanted to say is... I really want to play Expedition 33 because it's a Final Fantasy-like. And then we can also play like every other Final Fantasy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 is an MMO, which is pretty old-ish. 12... 13, we play 14, 15, and then the 7 remake. You know what the thing about the 7 remake is? I have played them a little bit, like at a friend's house, I think. The first one, but I don't want to play the 7 remake because it's a 3-parter, right? And only 2 parts are out, and I don't want to be waiting. You know, I really like playing them all at once. Anyway, let's see what Marius found. This is Marius. I really think this is that place where they, you know.
Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like...
Holy shit, did this guy just...
Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and crying.
Did he die?
While our parents died.
Brother, when the fuck did he...
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate. From the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Take your time, Marius. This is probably important.
Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
I just realized he has an eye on his hood from Whale, probably. There's something unresolved here, something else you need to understand.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died,
Kai is gonna
and
see
I found you back in your tent.
his
How
commander,
much
isn't
of
he?
this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Razvan will live the rest of his life knowing exactly what he did.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well.
Okay,
but
yeah, I think
not
they're
the
all gonna
people
have
next to them.
something here.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know.
All right.
And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
What is there to do? You're all friends, brothers. This relationship can survive worse than this.
What? Worse than Yonku's tragic death?
I can't say I loved that part most.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
Just don't forget who helped you. No, that's very like me type of stuff. You've grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Come on, you.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Glad that two of you got a chance to talk one last time.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Probably
Take
we
care
can
of
go
my
back to
little
camp and
friend,
speak.
Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
No. And he's gone. Probably we can go back to camp and now talk about him, but isn't it? I wonder how real. No, it has to be real. They all fucking teleported them, but they had skeletons. And okay, let's not think too much about it. Putrid skeleton. Need priest. What the fuck? There's a wizard. Could have gone for the wizard first. We need potion. Okay, it's fucking me up. Fuck you, spider. Okay, let's help out Kai. He's out here fighting for his life. Nice. Oh, here's the... You drop down here. You go back to the starting area. Or not the starting area. The area with the camp. No fucking branches, really? Take the toad, though. The blood right, whatever. I hear up there maybe? Yep. Oh my god, no. Still no thing. These press horns. Oh my god, then I press 6. I really gotta get used to the new layout. I'll probably make it easier on myself with remapping it to be like hold tab and 5 Weapon and 5 is just as easy. I just have to get the feel for it. Another one of these fucks. Let's cook.
What a massacre.
Yep. We'll put an end to it, don't worry. Okay. Summon our Earth friend. We can all gang up on this piece of shit. There's another one. Oh, fuck. I think we should focus on the one with less health for now. Done for. Not. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Okay, the next one's in front of you, so like. You know what? Well, use every ability you guys have on it. I don't even remember what their abilities do. Or at least Yatsuli. I remember Kai's, but not Yatsuli's. Swing! Why was he not swinging? Okay, we got him anyway. We're good. These are very strong enemies by a big margin. No, why are we not? And finally, Glasswood branch. Abilities. We have only abilities. Companion. Oh, they got a point. Did we get? Yes. Unlock recipes for strong healing foods? Sure, why the heck not? And then companions. I'm reading in my head just so we go faster. Bonus attack damage for Kai. Sure, whatever. You can always reroll. Let's increase this by 10 seconds, and then Yatsuli. This one is probably the most important, other than Kai's. Fire accumulation, reduce the time it takes. Shock accumulation, or frost. No, I think we're gonna go with makes them slower. let's make a save. What do we have here? The purple great sword. Dude, they took down, they put up a good fight. They took down quite a bit of them. Of the make folk. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. So like, I'm not sure I get it. Whatever. Either way, we're not using it. We're using the rings we have from the start. We'll explore it this way. I just want to see if there's anything. Oh, okay. Let's go this way, see if there's any loot or anything. That's a convenient lamppost.
Isn't that Tama's camp?
Yeah, yep.
No. This can't be.
I think it is also. Look at how look at the view here. Look at that. That is the mountain here is a bit like in the way. Let me see if I can get a better there. Something like remove the branches down here if we can. That is screenshot worthy. Look at that. With the sky and like the really like the art style in this game. Reminds me of those old like 70s, 80s fantasy art style you'd see in books.
This room. It looks just like Thomas.
This one? Okay, good thing we checked the place out. It's this. Okay, let's quick save. I think it's about to get some closure at least. Thomas Haiku. The hidden heart thirst. My spring beneath the desert. It was always you. Okay, throw back to Ghost of Tsushima, which we played before this. Great game. Another game I kind of want to replay. Better graphics.
No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine.
Borica intended this place to trap a god's soul. This is a snare your soul responds to?
Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. If he doesn't look like the Tama you remember, how do you remember him? This reminds me of a battlefield ruse meant to confuse an enemy. Focus on what you know, not what you see.
That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Remember the version of him that was tied to your guilt?
I did. Sounds downright selfish of me when you put it that way. But this Thomas, more than that. All his moments at once, joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
It's beautiful, I'm sorry. These are way too contradicting answers, but it does sound kind of beautiful, somewhat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
How are you?
You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me. I won't make that mistake again.
You've come a long way.
And we've got farther to go before this is over. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
Something in between. But I like that Kai likes us. Because he's been one of my favorite companions. Or like my favorite companion in the game.
I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Wonder what Yat's lease is gonna be. Something to do with Ringrim, probably? We go this way. And then run a bit back. Is this a closed door? Did we read the first makeful? I don't remember reading it. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Run back and see if we can open the door from this way. I think we can. So that we can have both paths. Nope. Oh. We need to find two of these things. Also, I think now that I see those two things, we go back here. Okay. It's told me where it was, which is not what I was looking for. However, the key is somewhere around here. Let me... somewhere around... Maybe I picked it up and I didn't even realize it. I doubt it. Let's find the other thing. Somewhere. Oh, here it is. He's surely not down there. Let me look at the guide. When you're inside, enter the room on your right and take down the incoming skeleton of spiders. Revealing a pool of water. Roll the path on the left, okay. Another puzzle. 106 lockpicks. Yeah, I'm sure we have more than enough. Nice. A fucking branch, finally. Branch, please? No. Okay, we can probably break down the wand into branches, right? Oh, this one's long. Life is a prayer. You cannot approach God among the noisy company of the Shimd. Their false God function dilutes them. All their labor now is divine onanism. And I do not think it can bear fruit. It can bear fruit. The great loops of false pray back in Algarod. Okay, you can read this if you want. We gotta open, oh, 3. We gotta open this. More of those spinning wheels. Oh look, there's one. Or is that a bonus one? Oh no, there. 1. There has to be one around here. Surely. Maybe they're all in the other room and we gotta find like... yeah, sleep, please.
That's done.
Like a way to look to them. There, two. And where's the third? Where would... I think they're all in the other room, actually. Like I was thinking... Where could it be if it was in this room? 192, it's below 100 watts. It's insanely cool wattage. Oh wait, something here.
Stand back. Coming in hot.
Could it be like... No.
Ready? Aim.
Or maybe like behind one of these things, or no. It's not. So... There is. I was gonna say, it's strange that there's not another like window into this room. So it has to be this one, and I saw it. Okay, Glasswood branch, thank you. Wayfinder, 100 milli. This is like a dagger? Looks like a dagger. Oh no, it's a spear. Breaks down into not anything we need. Okay. Oh, I wonder what these spinning things are. We got everything we needed from this room, didn't we? Yes. Whatever. If we keep moving. Oh, come on, we didn't. Get stunned. Oh, you got stunned as well? Say no more. I shoot the spider. Or... yeah, that works just as well. Stomp it. Nice. More legendaries? Oh, an Adraban, okay. Dude, they're giving you all kinds of things except the wooden branches. Is what we need. More than anything else, what I need are the wooden branches. Like, the other items are nice, but I get wooden branches. I wonder how the spiders got here. Actually, not really. Little animals like that can get through anything. We gotta swim, yes. This way. There was a path the guide said. This way, maybe?
Aye, aye.
Get the eye of whatever. God damn it. There, jump. Nice. Sarcophagus key, there we go. And backtrack all the way and find it. I'll just go the normal path just to make sure we didn't miss anything on the normal path. Oh, we could go back to the sarcophagus, but I'm just gonna wait until we gotta teleport back or whatever. And then we should also probably cook some food at camp. Oh, this is this place, okay. And then again, I wonder what is gonna be Yakli. There's a strangled Adra.
To see off is in its heyday, in its full splendor.
Can I jump up here? No, how do I get up there? You gotta jump up here and then up there, right? No, okay. Let's go back to where we were. We keep running and then, yeah, I understand. Because it was just like a little bit too tall for where we were. I thought like surely it's in this place now. You had to backtrack. But I think it's good because if you hadn't found the sarcophagus key, then going back to take this route would allow you to get it. Here we go. Strangled Hydra. So there's probably a living memory in this area as well.
What is happening? As the affliction fester even here? It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
Easy, I've made it this far. I'm not going to abandon you now.
Hurry! Your presence relieves us.
Okay. Pillars of Eternity. Cleanse all the strangled Adra across all regions. It's a reference to the original name of the series. Started with Pillars of Eternity 1. Yep, take the Chanter out. Chanter, Wizard, Priest. Thought the ones that go out first. And let someone every help we can to fight these. Holy shit. There. Nice. Dude, there are so many enemies. Broken aqueduct. Okay. We really gotta cook more food. We've gone like through two whole areas. Yeah, two whole areas without cooking any food. Whole areas. That's not that good. If I just shoot... Oh, there's a fucking priest somewhere. There, before he heals. Guy's probably fighting the priest for no reason other than Where's the priest? There. Gotta take this guy out first. If not, he's gonna just keep killing the bear. What the fuck? Did he just teleport? Get done in. Oh. Okay.
Another win, but who's counting?
Time to loot. The best part of fighting. The loot. I think we can go back to camp and at least upgrade one of our thing. Or pistol in this case. Go back through Giata's door here. And we, yep. We can. We'll speak with Marius as well. Marius.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
Did it give you any peace to see your childhood friend again?
I think it did. He really did seem at peace, right? I imagine most encounters with dead old friends don't go so well. I owe a lot of that to you, Envoy. You helped me be someone who could handle Sokka like that. Thank you.
Kai has nothing to say?
I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise.
What, you didn't think you'd be talking to dead friends and confronting a slumbering god?
No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another.
Probably is, yes.
I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink.
Don't worry. Not for now, get some rest.
If I must.
So I think it's the dialogue icon glitched and triggered way too early. Or do we have just enough? What the heck? And then we need 16 more. Break down. If we break down the spear, we get... Nope. Not what we needed. Can we craft anything? Yes. Well, 1 is better than 0. Upgrade our pistol. Everything, almost everything is 3 out of 3 legendary. We only have to upgrade our arquebus, which, I mean, it's fine if it stays at level 2 legendary. I don't know if we're gonna find 15 glasswood branches. I hope we do. I'm not sure.
So those green people in the garden, those weren't your parents?
No. They were Sapadal's dreams given life. Ancient sentinels bound by loyalty.
And they were plants because...
Because that's all Sapadal knew how to make. A smithy smiths. A baker bakes. A gardener gardens.
Right, I understand.
He does not understand.
Good, because I really don't.
Yep. I was not expecting to actually spawn in the air. Make a save file. Let me go back into... Why do I not remember where we came out from? Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember. We go this way. I don't know why I was looking for the door to be in that room. This way. We're gonna go over there, but up in here. But I want to see what's over this way. There's... Look at how much there is this way to explore. Seems like an Adra pillar with something moving on it. Maybe it's worth following the main quest until we get to this. This area is equivalent of like a village. 14 more branches to go. And then continue from there. It's a dead body, but it's above. Up there? I heard it. I heard the... This is gonna wake up at some point. We're gonna have to do something with these pillars. And that thing's gonna wake up. Then we gotta climb, go this way, and we'll find some loot right there where the mushrooms are. I wanna explore a little bit at least. See if we're gonna find Yatzli's. Yatzli's thing for this area. We found everyone but Yatzli's. Nice, you got him. Inevitability. Legendary two-handed hammer. How about this door? Ancient memory? Oh, nice. We found both of them just naturally. Let's save. Let's do the ancient memory.
We have been here.
Of course, you are
We
here.
were here all the yesterdays before.
Mm-hmm. You can see why no one's ever breached the garden. It's a natural citadel.
Shale rises to smother us. Keep them out. Keep us in. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
They say solitude can give us time to reflect on ourselves.
Still wings, the clear glass of the pond. They took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened.
Uh-huh.
They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Did he emerge from the sea?
We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
They were outmatched. They had to catch you off guard.
The snake attacked the bear, venom from behind. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
They didn't understand your power.
A jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
Burning books, racing art. This is always how it begins.
A mouth silenced. A record of time rendered in ruins. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered, soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
You heard the very godless you were trying to protect, didn't you? Yeah, I mean, we already know she did, so I don't think there's any point in saying this. The make folk whittled you down.
Weakened. They advanced on us, they struck. They raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
Time stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too.
Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
I can't imagine the pain of losing the godless.
Their cries, swords in our heart, a severed limb. We watched helplessly for aeons until you.
Mm-hmm. The make fucking guy is getting brought up at the end of the game. Must have been why the Emperor sent me all along.
We are the lamp, the bonfire, forces to be controlled. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you. I don't want to give her the idea she should stay caged, but yes. Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand.
But you thought about your mistakes, would you make them again?
We cannot choose where seeds fall, yet we can feed, prune, protect. Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
I'll save and then reload. Your health constantly regenerates. We remember, complete all ancient memories. Do a save and then reload. Because I don't know, I'm not sure I concur with the end if we said what we wanted to say. What I wanted to say was like, maybe she has learned you know?
We have been. We will.
Yes, yes, yes.
This.
Right.
We couldn't. There could. You think
Okay. The cost may have been justified once, but this has gone on too long.
the sun shines hot and cold? We are not sure we understand.
You served your time. At this point, all they want is to control
We
you.
have learned to fear ourselves. We handed them the chains. The soil stirs. You stand up. We twine.
Okay, no, I'm gonna go with what I chose first. Okay, I think it did. Yeah, I think it did. This one. It did give the what I wanted, like the idea I wanted to get across. That maybe you learn not to fucking go on temper tantrums and destroy civilizations. Also, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go and see if we can find Yatzli's connection here, or whatever, her little side quest here. Been almost 2 hours though. Let's see if we can find Yatzli's. Oh,
We've got company.
told you they would stand up at some point. Bet the other one is the one that was. Yep, way back there. No, I'm not getting downed by that attack again. Run, ouch. Nice one, Yatzli. Wonder, will this do more damage than her sword? Maybe. Maybe not. I forgot to cook at the camp. I shoot this guy. Thank you. There. We deal with this one. Really, we don't have enough for our... Oh, come on, how is this... How is he not trapped? Also, why are we not getting help from our... Oh, no, because the help comes from kills, not hits. No, get stunned. And get bumped. They're just eaten, but whatever. Okay, Lasso Branch, which again seems to be the rarest of all of them. Yes. Did we loot the one that we killed? Yes, more than likely we did. Yeah, we explored enough of this place to move on. In the water. Seems like there's something over here. It's a legendary. Not complaining. Glasswood branch. Okay, now we're getting a bunch of glasswood branches. Only we had started getting them before. Just as much as the... Oh, actually, we... well, we got like 3 or 4. Not that much. Oh, like, come on. Could have been able to upgrade my arquebus as well. Sword. Unmaker. Two-handed. Unique. Unmaker reminds me of that gun from Doom. Another series I want to play. At least Doom 2016 and Eternal. So that we can play the Dark Ages when that comes out. Okay, let's climb up. I think there's no other option for us but to take this path. Oh, actually, this I completely forgot. Nice. Nice ability, but we already have it. From the passive we just got. Okay. Another Glasswood branch. How many do we have? Glasswood 6. Okay. Ooh, don't fall. Find supper. I think we're getting a lot closer. I don't want to miss Yatzli's thing though, so I might just Google right here. Avowed. The Garden. Companion quests. The one that's easy to miss is Yatsli. Marriott has the easiest by far. Where's this? Right before the last stretch in the floating section in the opposite direction of the hallway of swinging axis. Yeah, I know she has a companion quest. Let's see. About Yatsli companion quest? basically included in the main story. Oh, this guide says they don't have any, but they do. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going and hope that we find it. Something about access. Probably this way, right? Probably. Is it just like more loot? What? Oh, it's that little animal. I don't think we go. Oh, I don't think we go anywhere from here. I don't see a jump that we could make. We definitely gotta jump on the water or something. What the fuck? Wild Walker boots. How does this armor look? We have Storm Dancer gloves and Valiant gauntlets. What do we do? Wild Walker armor and boots. I want to stick with this look for now. I kind of like it. We only are missing the Wild Walker gauntlets, but it's not like the ones we have don't fit. This ones don't fit at all. No, no, no. Somewhat. Somewhat. No. I think this one's fit better-ish. We just stick with, or... We got the Sentinel gloves as well. We're just missing the... Oh, and we have the Sentinel boots, so we do have the whole Sentinel armor. Sentinel mail. Sentinel gloves. Sentinel boots. Nice. But I'll go with Wild Walker. As soon as we find the piece that we're missing though. The gauntlets, which I don't think we've missed so far. I think, at least. Are they trying to fight me through the floor? So I've explored this area pretty well. Nothing there. Skeleton, you could have kept fighting the Meg folk. Come on. Okay, take this guy out. So yes, we can join the fight against the big ass machine. Actually, since we got our upgraded pistol, yeah, it does do a bit more. Okay, that does not do much other than light it on fire. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, fuck, I thought I could have stunned it before it did that. Oh well. Whatever, we survived. And this thing did not. So we're good either way. What's in here? Maybe this is the Yatsli thing?
This feels
Oh,
familiar.
let's go.
Hurry, let's go inside.
Sure.
This is the library from my dreams. It's real? Look at all these tablets. This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved, no matter the cost.
Mm-hmm. So where do we speak with you? Tablet that has looked relatively new and half finished. There are some diagrams that imply the unintelligible text is about a ritual of some kind, but without being able to read Akitan, that's all that can be gleaned.
Garlawain's gonads. Envoy? I never told you this, but I've dreamed of this place every night for most of my life. This is a godless library. An actual, real-life godless library. It's why I study the godless, because this place has haunted me since I was a child. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
It's a chair made of stone, because I don't think that's cozy. It's pretty heavily fortified for our library.
Must you always default to military tactics?
What the fuck?
Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams.
They have the same haircut.
Oh, it's a pleasure to
I
finally
wonder if
meet
she
you.
styles her hair as an inspiration from this.
You do look quite familiar.
You could be twins. Except your hair's better.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course.
They speak
You
very
are
similar as
an
well.
Ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
This is definitely sounding like one of Giada's ghost stories.
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the Magfolk attacks.
Which others?
Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside?
We literally fought the
Yes.
Magpul, yes.
Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
Most power is bought in someone else's blood.
Must it always be literal blood? Oh, if all the Akidans outside were with you, you would have heard them as they were killed. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
I admire yourself to kill yourself before the gods could.
It really speaks to her dedication. Our dedication. Yardley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... Someone must tell the story of the Akida, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Oh, think about it, Yardley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yardley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akida will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
I mean, she has that offer from Rimgreen, but your life, your decision. And also, there isn't anyone else who can do this.
I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on the guilt, Envoy. I'm so glad that one of Sapadal's chosen stands with you, Yardley. Our time is at an end, Yardley. It's time for me to go.
How many times are you gonna say Yardley?
I've not even asked you any questions. Tell me about your marriage rights. And oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yardley alive. She is the last hope of the Akida. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. Choose well, Yardley. And good luck.
She has a big
She's
choice to make
gone.
as well.
Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
Alright. We're all in this together. Complete all companion moments in the garden. Yes.
She must have wanted to leave some evidence of herself here. I would want the same thing.
I didn't want to miss all of them. Find capital. Could keep going. Probably getting... Oh shit, almost fell. Probably getting closer, like probably through there up until the tree. Here's what I think we're gonna do. Or maybe we gotta go all the way up here. It's in almost 2.5 hours. And 1 AM. I wanna teleport back to camp and we'll continue we'll speak with Yardley, we'll continue tomorrow. Because I did just before I streamed I got home from my other cousin's birthday. So I am pretty tired. Let's see what Yardley has to say.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library?
Me? Have you?
Don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help.
Happy to help, though I'm not sure how much I can add.
I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all right. It's just... We already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But... it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins.
Also, give me a second. Before we respond to her, I wanted to check the Avowed armor sets. To make sure we didn't miss the gauntlets. Wild Walker. There's a ring as well. Gloves from a chest behind a mirror story moment in the garden. Okay, so we did miss it. Go back and get it. Maybe we should talk this over with Kalishi, get his perspective. I don't think you want to be the new librarian.
Maybe. It certainly doesn't sound too awful. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages.
The answer even gives you a whole new direction for your life. I'm glad you could get your answer no matter what happens next, and the answer even gives you a whole new direction for your life.
Oh, I was just thinking I needed more options. How did you know? I think... For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think?
Your life, you know your desires better than I do. He's gonna say like, I value your opinion.
I ask because I want your advice,
see?
Envoy. Please. What do you think?
Your whole life has been about the godless. You can't stop now.
You're right. The Akira have been with me my whole life in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing
The rim
over
room
this
upper
for
was
longer
very
than I
good
want
as well.
to admit.
Well,
Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot
I think you
easier.
should stick with the godless.
Oh. But I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go.
Okay, let's go back to Marius's place. See if we can find the gauntlet so we can have the full Wild Walker set, which I actually really like. Go this way. Oh shit. Good. No, no. Whatever. When we get back to camp, we'll heal. So long as we don't die. Can I make the jump from... No, I can't. I don't know why I even... Do not even try. Oh, also, we got the key. I had completely forgotten. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully some good loot. Spirit Mender. What does this one look like? I don't really like it. This reminds me of that guy from The Boys. The one, the fish guy. There. I like the Wild Walker armor a lot more. No, oh my god. Great. Thankfully we have an autosave. Let's just quick saved. I'll go open the sarcophagus and quick save again. Get here. Okay, don't jump. Say that as I jump. Open the sarcophagus. Did we read this? Life is a prayer, is a task done. Just one task, then we march upon the land and subdued all the and entered their dwellings. We made meal of their bones and fact. So were the make folk alive in a way? Huh. But also, yeah, we didn't reach that. And then let's quick save. While we get the Wild Walker gauntlet. Weird that we missed it though. This is by Marius. His location, his memory thing, which is close by. Should be at least. Right. Here we go. So this little path we didn't take. Right? Wild Walker gloves. No, it's first ones. I think this set looks pretty good. I like it. I'll stick with it for now. Oh well, it's probably the final set we're ever gonna get. Plus it looks on the hands. It looks good. Let's quick save, and then there's a ring from a small lockbox on one of the floating pieces of the broken aqueduct in the garden. Yeah, be careful with the ring though. I think this is good enough. But yeah, I like the set. Okay, let's go back to camp. And we'll end here for tonight because it's 1 AM. 2.5 hours is good. And I'll continue either tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. It depends if I finish the keyboard build tomorrow or not. But anyway, we're gonna save. And we're so close to finishing. I'm not sure if we'll finish the next stream, but I think I'll go for it. Maybe like a longer stream when we finish the game. I think I'll go for that. But for now, this will be it. As always, Avowed gets more interesting. When you think it can get more interesting, it does. But yeah, this will be it for now. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good day or have a good night. And and I'll see you either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or Monday. We'll see. It all depends on if I finish the keyboard or not and how I'm feeling. But I really want to hop back into the game tomorrow, so I don't think the keyboard's gonna take us that long. Anyway, for now I am out.